Grassroots Podcast. Check us out, and that's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, SoundCloud, everywhere. As always, subscribe, hit the notification button, comment, let us know your thoughts and what you think. I'm one of the hosts on the show, Brandon Killabh Hall.
I'm Scotty Too Hottie.
Don't move your shoulders. Where's E? Why are you sitting next to me?
Facts. God damn it. Where's Aaron?
I don't know. And Wylson's here, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Wylson.
I'm Wylson. Fucking retarded. Be sure to subscribe, as always. And again, for those ordering that have ordered merch and things of that nature, you'll receive your notifications, and be sure to look in the YouTube section, and you'll see the link if you're looking to purchase, so we can get the ball rolling and keep giving you guys that fire.
Boy, did he land that.
I know, I bodied that, right? I bodied that.
Killed it.
It's a lot to talk about today. Y'all, first off,
it's
it's just us, ladies and gentlemen.
AARP members.
It's lit. Retirement home podcast. Let's go, bitches.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be a disaster.
Yeah, this is going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
So, for those that don't know, E is in Charlotte showing her back and in robes and all types of shit. I don't know what's happening.
Here, first trapping. Check out my nails.
Yeah, check out my nails. But she's got her leg on the bench. I don't know what's happening.
That picture was good. You know E had a bowl of all yellow M&Ms on the side in that picture. You know she did.
Yo, listen, that's how I know shit is crazy. All I saw was...
Who took that picture?
I don't know. All I know is I was scrolling, minding my business, and I just see E's back, and then I had mad questions.
Yo, all she was wearing was a bra and a bed sheet.
Yeah.
What the fuck was she
And a
wrapping?
bed sheet. You're retarded.
Fam, don't ever tag me in anything like that.
Shout out to E. She's gonna be our All-Star Weekend insider. She's out there living her best life. So
Thirst trapped in the NBA players.
Thirst trapping NBA players and all types of crazy shit.
Gotcha,
bitch. Oh man, all right, it's a lot to talk to. I'm trying to get ready and straight to the shits.
Hold on. Before we get to the shits, I have to address the pencil mustache.
Well, that's, if I'm being honest, I wasn't talking about the topics. I wanted to talk about your face. I want to know why your mustache doesn't connect with the rest of your beard anymore.
So, I went to the barber shop this morning.
How did your line get lost in this?
I went to the barber shop this morning. I have a bald head. You can't mess this up. I have a goatee. It's fairly hard to mess up a goatee, especially if you're a barber.
Yeah,
and you've been doing this for years.
That's really, really easy.
Right? You can't mess that up. But he did.
No, I know.
He had this side. This side right here was low. This side was over here somewhere.
And then he went to fix it.
No, he didn't. He said, all right, Naman, you're good. So I didn't even look at the mirror. I said, I trust this guy. Mistake number one.
Word.
I get in the car. You know, you check yourself out in the rearview mirror. And I said, what the fuck is going on with my goatee? Go around the corner. Swing open the door like I was actually going to fight. I'm too old to fight. Go to the dude. I'm like, yo, my man, you see this side is lower than this side. With a straight face and the temerity and the utter gall he had, the bravado.
These are all good words, by the way.
Yeah.
Really good.
He looked at me in my eyes and said, yo, your mouth is crooked.
Yo, the first thing, he knew that you wasn't coming with no smoke.
Yeah, word.
He looked at your shirt. He was like, this nigga's wearing a V-neck.
and
He didn't come to fight.
And on top of it, he probably just looked at the nigga mustache like, come on,
Yeah.
come on. Like, you? Come on. Like,
So I had to go home, get the Mach 5,
yeah.
shave it off, and now I look like a goddamn Inspector Gadget villain.
That shit look crazy. Stupid ass face.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a stupid idiot
Word, oh, stupid face.
for going to that guy.
All right, let's start with Kamala Harris.
She's a liar.
Well, yeah. So pretty much for those that don't know, she recently appeared on the Breakfast Club and talked a lot about marijuana and consumption of it and how, you know, she's pretty much in favor for it. But the lie detector determined that a lot of the things that she spoke about were lies.
Yeah.
They did not add up. I know that there was let me look at my little document sheet here, but there's some timelines. I know she mentioned that she was
smoking them tweeds.
Yeah,
the
smoking-
devil's lettuce.
Yeah,
in
all-
college, right?
in college.
Undergrad, 86.
Was it was undergrad?
Yeah. Her law degree, 89.
Well, here's some fun facts about a lot of the things that she spoke about. So for one, she said, for Tupac really. So Tupac's first album came out in 1991. Snoop's first album came out in 1993. Kamala Harris graduated college in 1986. While Snoop Dogg didn't begin recording music until 1992 with Dr. Dre for The Chronic, Tupac started rapping as a local Baltimore artist under alias MC New York in 1987. Harris graduated college from Howard University in 1986, graduated from the University of California, and a slew of other things. So pretty much all of these timelines are just bullshit in a nutshell. My question to you is this, though. Does this hurt her campaign?
Yeah, because the jokes are already flying that she was trying to, win the black vote. Her and what's your man from Jersey, Senator Booker. And out there dancing for the brothers and sisters trying to get their vote, right?
Well, that's what I'm reading. I'm reading that this was a horrible attempt at trying to align with a younger demographic of people that smoke weed.
Do we really give a fuck if she lied or not? If she's for the legalization of weed?
I mean, I don't.
I'm with her. If anything, she was helping us with that lie. You know what I'm saying?
She was pretty much just doing whatever she needed to do to get the bill passed.
Yeah. Like another candidate that says she kept hot sauce in her pocketbook.
Yeah.
Well,
that was a little far-fetched.
It's okay for her to lie.
Well, because for the legalization of weed.
That's coming.
This is for the greater cause.
That's coming no matter what.
I don't give a fuck what Hillary Clinton puts on her fucking chicken.
She just cooks it.
No, her cooking is trash.
She just puts it in boil.
It's gotta be
water
trash.
just boils
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
She definitely looks like a boil the chicken type of woman.
Yo, son.
No?
Absolutely.
That's disgusting.
Like, just drop that shit into mad water and just let it sit.
That is disgusting.
And why does Kamala Harris need to win the black vote? She's black.
Yeah, but just because you're black doesn't mean you automatically get the black vote.
Kind of does.
Nah.
Unless you're Republican.
Nah, it doesn't. It doesn't.
As long as
It
you're
doesn't.
Democrat.
Oh, yeah. I'm not
and black.
Republican, by the way. I see a lot of comments. Regular not is Republican. What's wrong
saw
with
that.
financial responsibility?
You're
What's wrong with that?
You're definitely Republican.
I'm definitely
This
independent.
nigga's alt-right.
Yeah, he's definitely all right. He's definitely all right.
This nigga's alt-right. That Barber sensed it.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
like, I'm about to fuck this nigga up.
The barber took care of his shit. But no, serious. So
Your mouth, Italy to the right.
So no, here's my only thing though with the Kamala Harris thing. Does this take her out of the running? Like, do you automatically disqualify her?
Nah, in my book, I'm out there campaigning for her, man.
You're campaigning for her?
She wants to legalize weed.
Yeah.
I just went to LA. It was awesome. It was awesome. Yo, I walked in, ordered weed. I looked around a little bit.
Like
I'm
a burger?
Like easier than a burger.
Eh?
Easier.
You were you paranoid when you did it?
Ordering it?
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
It feels weird to be
Yeah.
able to walk into a store, buy weed, and walk out.
Yeah.
We said what's up to the cops on the way into the store.
You want to see if
fire.
you want to see if it was gonna work?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I was skeptical.
Hey,
I was like,
let me
what's
test
up?
this out.
Yeah, why are these cops out here? I was asking them. I was like, yo, why are these cops out
It's just
here?
a trap. It's a new word. It's an entrapment.
Wilson pulled up like, yo, you pulled me up with the ops? It's like, all right, I see what's happening here.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I don't know. Well,
I want that for New York.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't care if you're lying about when you listen to Snoop Dogg and fucking MC New York. I don't give a shit.
yeah. But even still, you have to have some sort of legitimacy when running for or campaigning. Like, you can't, like, because again, anything, especially if she is trying to do this for the greater good and trying to really make an impact, you can't go and lie about the shit.
Well,
like,
what
that
if-
doesn't help the campaign run.
Well, what if she just smoked so much weed she fucking forgot?
Could be.
What if she just said, you know what? I'm gonna let everybody out of prison that's non-violent for marijuana charges. That's not distributing. How about you let everybody out?
Aren't we already trying that?
No.
No.
Oh,
Sorry, sir. You committed that crime when it was illegal.
Yeah.
To
yeah,
jail
they,
you
they're
go.
not doing that. They're not doing that.
And on top of that, the majority of the owners of these marijuana distribution companies are Caucasian males.
Yeah. It's interesting. So I guess we'll more to come with this. In later news, Robert's back in the news.
Yo,
Are y'all surprised? Like, honestly, at this point, like,
I was telling Nas, like, that news story just sounds like somebody, like, it was poorly written. Like, somebody, like, if you wanted to frame him, you would be like, okay, so R. Kelly walks in naked.
yeah,
white
like the shit is weird. So for people that obviously want to know what we're talking about. R. Kelly, recent tape surfaced with him and an underage woman that was, I guess, sent to CNN. The person that submitted in the video's lawyer put out a statement pretty much saying that he can corroborate all of the stories of what happened in this video and can personally identify Robert and the underage woman in the video. The other thing that he's saying is the simple fact that there's a high possibility that they're actually going to pursue Robert legally. My question to you guys is this the end for him? Is it over?
If they pursue him legally and he's found guilty, yes.
Yeah, it's
My
over.
question is, how long did that nigga have that video for?
Fam,
Well, that's my thing.
the audio or the transcript of that video is what really like this tastes like a 14-year-old. Fam.
Yeah.
What?
It's nasty.
Or what
I
if this
couldn't
is
do
a
it.
setup by R. Kelly, and really the girl in that video was 22, but looked 14?
Nah.
And
Fam,
he's like,
but even if
refer to it as some 14-year-old.
Wilson, even if that was the case, right? Let's say hypothetically she is in her 20s or 30s, right? Maybe he did that, right? Why would you say this tastes like 14-year-old?
Yeah, some sick shit.
Like-
well, I mean, clearly he's a pedophile.
Yeah, like
When would you know what that tastes like, Robert?
listen. If my only thing
Is that any worse than you telling a girl to call you daddy?
I don't believe in that. That's
I don't.
weird. That's weird.
You've never told a girl to
Never,
call you daddy?
Never.
Has a
never.
girl ever called you daddy?
I've done it jokingly.
Hold
Has
on,
a girl ever called you daddy?
Does it
No.
count? Does it count
Did
in
you
Spanish?
stop her?
Oh, hold on, you guys are bombarding me with questions.
Hold
I
on.
don't know who to answer first.
Does it count? Does it count in Spanish if you tell her to call you Poppy?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's daddy.
It counts.
Damn.
It counts.
Then I've done that.
It's sick.
Yeah.
Listen,
Brandon, hold on, talk about Brandon. A girl's never called you daddy?
I'm not saying a girl has never called me.
Did
Dad.
you stop her?
You're asking so many questions. Can you let me
Ma'am. Ma'am.
put your guns down. Relax, Jesus. Number one, answering your first question. Of course, a woman's called me daddy. I'm not asking her to do this, or I'm not responding to it like, "Oh my God, that really does it for me." No, that's weird.
that of course. And then I didn't.
That's
an emergency.
That's weird.
It could have been delayed, but I didn't. I'd rather do it now.
He's for Trump on the low.
No, I'm not.
Nah.
I'm not.
Too much of a good impression. Too much of a good impression.
I never asked her to call me daddy, but I did not stop her either.
Yeah, you're a clown. Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. That shit is weird. My only thing with this whole Robert shit is, I feel like if he doesn't go down for this one, when will he ever go down? Like,
he's
honestly.
got to go down for this one. If they have the tape and the girl is actually 14 in that tape, he's got to go down, man.
But here's my other thing. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, because I thought about it, and I kind of judged the dude that had the video this whole time. I judge him. Why are you just now waiting because of this whole R. Kelly fiasco? Now you decide to put out the tape. Now you decide to come forward. Like, I'm judging him. He's weird.
Yeah,
he's weird.
That nigga got scared.
Yeah.
And if he had the tape for that long, he's probably doing stuff to it.
Yeah.
He said, I need some new material.
That's weird. That's
He
weird.
said, I'll turn this in.
Yeah, no, for real. I feel like that's weird, but that's one. Number two,
Yeah.
It really does depend how long he had the video. Because let's say, hypothetically speaking, the girl is 18 or 19. Chris is about to correct me. I fucked something up, probably.
No. So what if he's afraid? Because even the producers surviving R. Kelly, they got gun threats.
Well, yeah, I know. Well, they all gonna get threats at this point. I mean, this is someone that's trying to keep shit quiet. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm him, I'm putting out hits too. Like, it comes with the turf. But at the end of the day, I'm just thinking about how long did that dude have the video? Because if that girl was underage when that tape happened and then is now legal now, what happens?
Well, that nigga had that video for a long time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
he had to.
I heard a story that R. Kelly was doing bare knuckle fighting in underground Chicago and whipping dudes' asses too.
For real?
Yeah,
I'm not going to front. That's a pretty dope story.
That is kind of.
I've heard that from somebody who said.
I want to edit that out. I don't want him. I don't want him to be dope right now. I don't want.
R. Kelly's a real life villain.
Yeah, he's a villain.
Yeah, but they
Real
said
life
now
villain.
the person who told me the story said Fat Joe is the one who told the story to him.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yeah, they were out in Chicago and it was like an after party, and R. Kelly was just like, "Yo, roll me real quick. You know, we're going to another little low key spot." Fat Joe walks in. He says, "Yo, this dude's in a circle fighting, like just bare knuckle, shirts off, and they fighting, and there's money on the table." So R. Kelly gets in there, wins the whole night, undefeated the whole night.
That's crazy.
He's a real villain, bro. So I tell that story, and this is allegedly insertions, that if that's R. Kelly, imagine the people around him and the access to the hooligans that he has access to.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, so if the dude has the
you already
tape,
heard his brother in jail saying that like age is just a preference.
But
or
yeah,
whatever
but that's
saying.
the other thing. My other thing too, when you forget, even you could be the biggest loser ever. The moment you become famous and get some sort of clout, some sort of coof, that does change you. A lot comes with that. A lot of access is now afforded to you. People that probably would never even want to deal with you because they thought you were corny or whatever, now want to deal with you. And because of that, they'll put themselves on the line just to prove their loyalty to you. So I'm not surprised that he has all of these people, you know, making threats, allegedly making threats on cast members or making threats on the people that shot the surviving R. Kelly. I'm not surprised by any of that. I'm just surprised Robert is still out here working. That's the only thing to this day that is still mind-boggling to me. He really has a job.
Well,
even the day after that fucking surviving R. Kelly shit, he's out touring.
Yeah, I mean
Like,
the city put a limit on him though.
I
like
know,
his studio
but
work and all that.
still.
well, so
like,
some people don't believe it, and a lot of his supporters are females, and they say, "Yo, that's not true. Women lie, men lie," and he was proven not guilty. So that's some people's attitude.
I hear you, but my only thing, I guess my legal, the legal question I have would be the age thing. At what point do you hold him accountable, or can you hold him accountable if when he had sex allegedly in this new video with that young girl, if she's young,
Yeah.
can he be held accountable if she's now legal? Does anybody know that answer to that? I know ain't none of us.
There's probably a
Statute.
certain amount of years on it.
Yeah, it's probably a statute of
A
limitation.
statute of limitation,
Yeah.
right? It's got to be.
But if she doesn't want to pursue it, it's hard. Like, yeah.
But won't the state pick it up then?
And if his lawyers if he has enough money to get really good lawyers, then they can
We'll put it this way.
finagle their way out of
But
that.
we're in a different day and age. Like I think when the first R. Kelly joint came out, niggas was watching that shit on VHS. Now that there's the internet and all this other shit, if that video comes out, he's finished. Because that video is going to be fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
The old one's everywhere now, but this one's just going to hit the fucking internet. It's going to be everywhere. He's going to be finished.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of women support him, man.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen men support him, like men that I would never think would still be or turn a blind eye to some of the things that have come out allegedly as of recent. So I don't know how I feel about that. I just don't know what more can happen just because of where he is in his career. Like, is he too powerful to the point where even if his music career is over with right now, can he still just live? I guess you get what I'm saying. Like, how do you stop him?
I mean, he's rich enough to just live. You know
Well,
what I'm
no, I
saying?
know
Like, his music career may be done, but
Yeah, he should. Hopefully, he has enough money in the bank.
But doesn't he have money issues right now or some shit like that? Chris, can you look it up?
he probably has rich people money issues.
But yeah. He's
Not
comfortable.
like-
He's
not
comfortable.
regular niggas.
He ain't got my problems.
Yeah.
He don't have my bills. But I mean, at some point, something got to give. Like, he can't just keep parading around young women and all this other shit and nothing happens.
I mean, we gonna see. We gonna see.
Time will tell.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Time will tell. No, I got nothing after that. I'm just saying time will tell.
Oh, I thought that was like a lead-up statement, like time will tell, and then I thought you were just gonna hit us like one of those like.
Well, next week that video is probably gonna be out.
Doubt it.
You got it going out by next week.
I'm guessing.
Nah, I doubt it.
Yeah, man.
It's never going to see the
I
light
doubt
of
it.
day.
I think it is.
Never.
All right,
We'll see.
so let's hypothetically, let's say the video never comes out, but the person that submitted the video confirms it. They go through the whole legal process, but because legally maybe they can't release it, they don't. But it is confirmed that it is in fact R. Kelly, and it's confirmed that the girl in the video was an underage girl. Does that change anything?
Nope, because you're going to have people say, "No, the news lies. They're trying to tear down a black man."
Yeah.
And then what?
Well, nobody's defended R. Kelly like that at any
Listen,
since that first tape.
we
all know he's a pedophile. Like, we all know that shit.
Yeah, allegedly.
He just has an angelic voice,
Yeah.
but
Don't ever
he's a
say-
fucking pedophile.
Well, but you can't even say that.
You can't say that.
You can't say that.
It's not
Can't say what?
proven. We may agree with you. I may think like,
Yeah, I agree with you. I
like,
agree with
this
you.
dude is sick.
But at present day, right this second, nothing's been proven. Nothing's been proven.
There's a videotape of him pissing on a little girl. It's been proven.
Which
he was found not guilty.
I don't give a fuck what the court says.
Okay, you real?
We've seen the video. The nigga is a pedophile.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen the video. You're in possession of that video? I'm
not in possession of it. It is on the internet still.
Yeah.
All right. Just want to make sure, Wilson.
And I was very young when that shit came out.
Me too. I saw it when I was young. I'm not a.
I was young enough to see that girl have sex.
Yeah, like
and
I was
not be a pedophile.
But no, but even still, no. That's a good point.
Nas trying to trap me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Nas, why you trying to do that to me?
He definitely tried. But that's my point. To me,
yeah.
when I saw that video when I was younger, I thought that they were adults. Like I just thought I thought that they were adults. I thought the shit.
Well, Brandon, you have to say that because you're mad old. This nigga Brandon.
We're all the same age.
I know.
Like,
we're all the same age.
I don't know.
Well, that's debatable.
Yeah, we are the same age. Stop it.
Nobody knows what age I am. Why don't you guys chill the fuck out?
like somebody's gonna narrow him down.
Like they're gonna narrow him down from the amount of age brackets in New York.
There's only one person that's 33 years old.
Newsflash: nobody gives a fuck about you. Okay,
I know.
Let me just put that out there. Nobody cares. All right. All right, let's move on. Listen, I've been waiting. I have been waiting for this topic.
One liar to another liar to the next liar.
Let me tell you something. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, and the reason why I love y'all because when we covered this topic when it first broke, we all were like, "Damn, this is damn. We feel bad. We feel bad."
I said a little bit,
and then a little bit. And then the very next day, when new reports came out, we all were like, "Nah, doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense." So we have an update on Jussie Smollett.
Smut.
What the fuck? His parents spell his name like that?
I don't know. They're trying to be fancy, artsy. It's like when you name your daughter like Paris or Alexis, some shit.
I hate that shit.
Listen, so yeah, it's weird.
You hate everybody named Alexis?
No, not Alexis.
That's terrible.
It's weird.
Nah, this nigga's name is Juicy.
Juicy. His name is Juicy. I'm not calling that because that's kind of fire. I'm not calling that.
That's not for. Don't ever call another grown man Juicy.
Is that weird? No, you can call Juicy J. What you talking about?
Oh yeah,
yeah, but you have to say Juicy J.
I know.
3 6
you can call him Juicy. Pause. Hey, listen, that's his name. That's his name. Hold on. Hold on.
No, there was a Juicy on the PJs.
There what? Yes.
Super.
Yeah.
Super.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, Nas, you just had that impersonation in your bag.
Yo, you gotta watch. You gotta watch Nas, man. You gotta watch him.
Oh, so what are we saying about Jussie here?
So let's give a brief timeline for people that don't know. So we have our trusty whiteboard that we rely on right. January 22nd, allegedly racist letter was sent to Empire Studio in reference to the alleged attack that transpired on January 29th. Jussie was in Chicago at 2 a.m. He was going to go get Subway. He was
going to get a foot long.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Relax.
My fault.
He was going to get a sandwich. That's what he's going to go get.
Yeah.
At 2 in the morning. Yeah. He was viciously attacked by Trump supporters allegedly who yelled out racist comments and talked about his sexual preference. X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, and they had MAGA hats and they wore ski masks.
Correct. So as the whole world turns and we all rally behind Jussie, because who wouldn't want to rally behind Jussie in this particular situation? You have a hate crime, you have someone being a race crime, and then you obviously have.
Go ahead. Bam.
And then
pass me that mask.
And then you obviously have the fact that you throw in the whole Trump situation and the MAGA hats, and then obviously the caveat to this is the fact that he now is with the lynching or the noose around his neck. Fast forwarding a little bit more, February 2nd, Jussie first public. If you don't move your damn fro, Jussie's first public appearance after the show, he performed in Chicago, and he said that that they can't break his spirit. What's happening right now?
Why would you put on a mask and then put on a hat?
I see what you did there. You look stupid, but I see what you did there.
Exactly. This looks stupid as hell.
Well, the reason is so that someone that's close to you that you're fucking attacking can't recognize your face, but someone deep enough will see a hat on top of your head and maybe not notice the mask.
Oh!
That makes a lot of sense.
That makes a lot of sense, huh?
It does.
No.
I think I just made myself suspect number one.
Yeah, you're definitely. I'm definitely looking at you a little different in the light now. Just might want to.
Looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not editing that out either. So fast forward real quick. So February 2nd, again, makes his first appearance. He makes a really, really interesting statement and calls himself and says, "I am the gay Tupac." Which people went in an uproar, including myself. I didn't understand why that would be said.
He might have a rap album coming out.
Nah, I'm not rolling. I have my theories as to what's happening.
Dear Daddy.
So fast forwarding a little bit more, February 4th reported that what was happening? So February 4th, it comes out about the noose and the details about the event. Him going home, he allegedly walked home with the noose around his neck, sat there for quite some time. The first phone call that he makes was to Lee Daniels. Lee Daniels then does his, I guess, fatherly duty and calls the police for Jussie. Jussie then the police arrived to Jussie's home. They pretty much asked him why he still has the noose around his neck. He said, "Hey, I wanted you guys to see what happened to me." Alarming for me, yes it is. Weird. Me as a black man, I'm not walking 2 steps with a noose around my neck. I'm not chilling with it. I'm not sitting on my bed pondering on what people will think once they come to see it. No, I'm not doing that.
If I'm getting my ass whooped, I'm trying to take this off.
But that's the other thing. That's the other thing. I'm not. There's some inconsistencies there, right? Fast forwarding a little bit more. For February 14th, most recent, Jussie doubles down on his statements and pretty much goes into detail and really in depth in a Good Morning America interview, and specifically talks about people not believing his story and people attacking him, and he feels so hurt, and he had the watered eye look going on.
Great
acting.
It's an interview that he insisted on having allegedly.
Well, I was gonna say allegedly he insisted he insisted to have this interview happen on Good Morning America. He wanted a huge platform to address it. Now, I get why. There's a lot of things looming around, right? There's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of he's on social media. I'm sure he sees all the shit that's happening, things that are being said about him. So of course he's gonna go and want to protect his brand and protect his story. Still not alarming. Cool. And then the news breaks. Things get a little different come February 15th. News breaks that 2 black men whom I won't butcher their names. They're very difficult names to pronounce, but I'm sure you guys will see it. And if you don't see it, you'll see it in this video. 2 gentlemen were in question to be tied into this were then brought into the police station for questioning. It was then brought that the police said that they had already had Jussie's phone records. Now, in the beginning of the story, which I missed or neglected to say, Jussie neglected or did not want to turn over his phone records. The manager that he was allegedly on the phone with said that they were on the phone and he heard the attack ensue and said that they could validate what had happened, but they would not turn over their phone records. Jussie, in this Good Morning America interview, stated that he didn't want to turn over his phone records because he has personal videos in there, personal conversations, just personal things that he didn't want to get out.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't have a delete button.
Dick pics.
Yeah, I'm sure
he didn't have a delete button.
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably some.
You didn't have.
Isn't
there some app? Isn't there some app that you have like a secret file?
I don't.
Like there's mad apps out there. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff you could go hide. Get out of here, fam.
Well, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
You probably want to take time. That could take a lot of time. Going through 1,000 photos.
But again,
you just got racially attacked. Allegedly got your ass whooped.
Hold on. Before we get there, right?
I'll fall back.
So let's go a little bit
I don't
further.
let niggas use my computer because my fucking iCloud
Shut up. He's let him finish.
So listen,
Pull some shit.
as the story progresses, we then find out that these two gentlemen that are being questioned are in fact actors, or they work on the set of Empire, and one of them allegedly is Jussie's trainer.
Not only that, but they was niggas.
Whoa.
They wasn't even white.
Well, that's the other thing. These two people,
They were off-white, a little dark white.
yeah,
Very off-white.
These two people were, again, to your point, these were black people.
Yeah, man.
How is this a hate crime? I'm just not following. But let's go a little bit further, right? So as we delve into this a little bit more news articles start to come out. The police say, hey, we been had Jussie's information. We had it. We focused specifically on the numbers that he kept deleting off of his account. We focused specifically on that night. He deleted certain numbers off of his call log and out of his phone so that he could clear it. Alarming. That's how they found these two gentlemen, right? These two gentlemen then are brought into the station. They question them. They're released. But another statement comes out and says, due to whatever these two new guys from Empire said, they now are looking at Jussie as not being the victim any longer, but being a part of this scheme.
Orchestrated it.
Orchestrated.
Shaggy.
As we progress through the story a little bit more, it's now coming out that these guys are saying that, hey, allegedly or Jussie paid them to set this whole thing up. The lawyer, Jussie's lawyer, came out and said that he doesn't know where these sources are coming from. He doesn't know if any of this is legitimate. But what he will say is this is all one complete lie. Jussie is in fact the victim of a hate crime, and we should be taking this serious.
Nah.
This is where the story ends here, and this is where we're gonna pick up. I think we've all been saying this. I'm not rolling with this story. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
not
not rolling
rolling.
with it. I'm not rolling with it. And then we just get a new report that now this is allegedly going to go to the grand jury.
Yeah.
Like none of this makes any sense. None of this makes sense. And then who was the lawyer that Jussie just hired?
Michael Cohen.
Michael Cohen. Who's Michael Cohen?
That was
Stormy Daniels.
Come on,
Cohen.
Daniels' lawyer?
No, Cohen was Trump's lawyer.
Trump. There. Thank you.
Isn't that nigga under investigation right now?
He's locked up.
Listen. This whole thing is weird.
Well, it's really bad writing. He was better off saying Tekashi put a 30-pack on his head.
Yeah.
Word.
Something.
Facts. This is how it happened.
That would have been more believable.
I'll let you know how it happened. The producers of Empire came in and said, hey, Jess, we're writing you off. You're done, kid.
Well, that's the thing that's happening on Reddit. They're saying that the reason this whole story was fabricated and orchestrated was because he was going to be written off. There's some picture floating around where Terrence Howard is standing over a casket or some shit. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. Sorry. And he's standing over a casket, and allegedly
It's Jamal.
It's Jamal, Jussie, who's in the show, and he's dead in this. So they said that because of that, he allegedly went to great lengths to try to
come back,
rejuvenate his career, or kickstart it after his character was to be written off of Empire.
Because he got that script. He said, "Hey guys, I'm reading episode 10.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Funny thing, I'm not in there.
Funny thing about that, yeah. So this is what's happening.
Yeah, and they hit Jess with the, hey, you want to come in here, bud?
Yeah.
Close the door. Thanks.
Close that.
Deb, hold the calls.
So here's my only thing. I've been known that Jussie was lying. To me, he's lying. I don't care. He's lying. My problem is, you know how bad this looks for black people.
Not only
like, you know how bad this sets us back.
Not only the black community, but the
LGBT
community.
Yeah, like
you caused a ripple effect amongst two communities.
Well, I'm putting three because I'm putting the non-Trump supporters in there that are black, white. There's a whole mixture of people in that equation alone that rallied behind you and said, yo, this is the problem.
Yep.
This is a problem with America. You have people that are going out that are supporting our corrupt government that are going out and attacking innocent people. You have a whole 3 communities backing you, and you thought that this was the time to rejuvenate your fucking career.
Because you got written off.
It's sickening. It's sick to me. And we said this earlier. We said this on the last episode that it wasn't about race for us. It's about right and wrong. He could be white and we would hold him accountable. Same way he's black and we're gonna hold him accountable. This is disgusting. It's disgusting, especially for people that really have to go through this. Like, people get attacked every day. I just heard a story, which I can't say, but I heard a story of someone going into a workplace and had a disagreement with someone, and as they walked in the next day, there was a noose hanging from their desk.
Yeah.
Like, this shit happens every day.
What's the brother? This is like Chris. This is like back in the mid '90s. African American man got dragged. Remember this by the pickup truck? In Texas, and it was in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, what was
so
that?
not only do you have him, but you also have the white gay dude in Texas that was beaten outside in the club and left on the fence.
Yeah.
You also got the nigga that accused me of being gay in the comments because I fuck with Beyonce.
Yo, wait a minute. I thought he was gonna be serious for a minute. Like,
yeah,
like hold on, you really threw me for a loop.
I was more of a victim than Jussie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gay.
You really threw me for a loop there.
Yo, you were mad about that. You were so
I'm
upset
still
about
tight.
Not that there's anything wrong
I'm
with
still
that.
tight about that.
It's not about.
I'm just saying I was more of a victim than you.
But it's not about gay, straight. It's just about right and wrong, man. Like, this is wrong,
Yeah.
and that's really the bigger issue for me. What a sick life people feel like they have to lead when being in the entertainment business.
Gotta keep up. Gotta stay relevant.
Yeah, like, people will go to great lengths just to stay alive and not even think about how it impacts a culture, people, your family.
Had his siblings up there on stage. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, like,
Hey, we're gonna get these people.
and then it just looks shaky because, again,
They're all actors.
But you just took the words right out of my mouth. They're all actors, like, singing, crying, like.
Jesse, we remember you from the Mighty Ducks. We remember you, chump.
Like, fam,
He was in the Mighty Ducks. You didn't even know that, right? And his sister's more popular than he is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look up his sister, Chris.
Yeah.
Look up his sister.
I
know.
I know his sister too.
I know.
But yeah.
Yeah, his
She
sister's
got like
bang.
semi-hot a little bit.
Yeah, she was.
She started to get a little. Yeah.
Fizzled out.
So
She's got a weird mouth.
The other issue I have with this, primarily though, if I'm keeping it all the way a buck, is the simple fact that, and I don't know, and I don't want to say this, but do you think all of these people, his close knit people, the Lee Daniels of the world, the Taraji P. Hensons, all of these people that really rallied in back of him, do you think that they were aware of this?
Well, what if Lee Daniels was on the phone with him on the call and he was like, "Well, look, nigga, we already went this far. Nigga, you going through with it." And then he called the cops.
And that's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
Jesse was like, I don't want to do it.
I don't think Taraji knew.
But here's my
Lee
other,
knew.
But here's my other thing.
Lee knew.
This is the one thing
He knew.
I can't figure out. This is the one thing I can't figure out, right? Let's say he sets this up, does everything, he gets allegedly beaten up, but goes home. Why the wait? You get what I'm saying? Like, why?
He was nervous.
You think it
he
was-
didn't know. He's like, damn, I'm gonna come up with this lie. If I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna be that low scumbag, because that's what you are, if you hire somebody to beat you up to orchestrate some hate crime, dog, beat me the fuck up.
Yeah. Go for the gusto.
Yo, I'm going to Subway between 7 and 7:45. Don't call me and let me know when you showing up to whip my ass. Just run up on me and punch me in the face, bitch.
Well, that was my.
What if it was never his idea?
I thought about that.
Who's he protecting then?
But then that would be my question. Who would he be protecting? And
Did it-
if it wasn't his idea and he is just a pawn in a bigger scheme, let's say hypothetically speaking, who would be the puppet master in this equation?
I know. Lucius.
Lucius, right?
I don't want you to get written off, man.
Yeah.
Here's what we gonna do,
Yeah.
man.
Push that shit out, man.
Hey, here's what we gonna do, man. What's that boy? That boy that trained you, man. Who's that? The big African dude. Get that brother. He gonna beat you up. We gonna call up Lee, and then we gonna get you back, man.
Now look, you got to dig deep, deep inside of you. You need to find that lion that's in there.
Yeah.
Dig deep, man.
I know we laughing, but this is really disgusting, though.
It's terrible, man.
Like, it's terrible. Then you got Trump Jr. tweeting, it's come to my attention that, this was used and fabricated to hurt the MAGA community. And shut
Who's
the
that,
fuck
Trump-
up.
Trump Jr.?
Yeah, they couldn't wait to
Didn't that nigga shoot a lion or some shit?
Good old JR. Nah, he got caught
okay.
cheating. He got caught cheating. His wife was like,
yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, his wife.
Half gone. I'm out.
Dissed him. But that's the problem. They were waiting. Like it's people like that were waiting for someone to mess up, and for him to mess up so big the way that he did right now, it's not gonna be good. Not gonna be good at all.
It's terrible.
This
man.
may be the end of him.
How do you
Jussie?
come back from
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, he's popped.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Popped.
If this goes, well, it's already going to the
Hold on.
grand trial. If it goes to grand trial and it's found that again he did fabricate, like what's supposed to happen?
No publicity is bad publicity. On top of that, the nigga can sing.
Yeah,
This is true.
but this is I keep saying it.
People love villains.
I hear you. He's not a villain though. He's not
If
a
he
villain.
orchestrated it.
No. You know who's a villain? 50 Cent is a villain.
No, he's a troll.
50 Cent is a villain. 50 Cent is a villain.
He's a troll.
Think
A
about
bully.
it. No,
he's
50
a bully.
Cent is a villain. He's a villain.
How?
But you like 50 Cent because you know that's 50 Cent. It's believable. You know when he's going at Tierra Marie, he means it. You know when he's going at Floyd, he means it.
Yeah, he's ODing with
Like you know he
Is he?
means it.
that. Huh?
Is he ODing with it?
He's going ham.
He's going ham. He is.
Serves him right.
I don't know all the inner workers. I'm just saying you view him as a villain, but you like 50 because of the fact that he's authentic in who he is. With this Jussie shit, I don't know who the fuck this guy is anymore. I don't know.
Yes.
I was brought into the fact that he was victimized. They attacked him because he was gay. They attacked him because he was black. They attacked him because he was getting Subway at 2 in the morning.
Which is weird.
Subway's trash.
Yeah.
Which is at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh,
Yeah.
And not for nothing, that is a good reason to beat somebody up. Going
At 2 o'clock in the morning, Britt? That's
for
not
Subway.
trash?
Like that's
Yeah.
You said with what? Yeah, but how much do they charge you for those extra pickles?
yeah.
That's
it
the whole
matters.
time.
Blimpie doesn't charge you for extra pickles. Yeah.
Okay, you
Listen.
see, Britt's getting free pickles. Aside from Britt,
Yeah,
nigga, aside from Britt, you
Hold
getting
on.
charged
That sounds wild.
Yeah, you getting $2.50 for them extra pickles.
Yo,
You getting charged $2.
Yo, he just comfortably said, "Oh, you're getting free pickles."
We talking about some pickles.
You gotta relax. You just kept
Britt's out
going.
here getting free pickles.
Jesus.
That
man.
got fired.
Yeah,
Jesse,
but-
1 minute.
Damn, I feel like Britt kind of just walked me into
Yeah,
that.
she did. She did.
She just walked me into it. She was like,
That-
I'm gonna make this nigga say something suspect.
Set you up.
The mastermind.
1 minute, you the best thing
yeah,
since sliced bread.
almost
The
forget
next
that.
day, you toast.
But on a more serious note, I will say, and just to end this one topic, I want to pray for him.
I'm not praying for him.
Yeah, thank you.
And
you.
and the only reason you got to pray for people.
He's
No,
a
I don't.
motherfucking. He's a rich liar.
Nah,
I'm not praying for him.
You got to pray for people like that. You got to pray for people that.
Brandon, I'm gonna block all your prayers.
That's fine. I mean,
It's
should-
a block
you should-
party.
you should-
on
you should
all those
pray.
prayers. I'm gonna pray every night to the
Well,
this nigga's prayer. God,
that's fine. I
don't
don't.
listen to Brandon's prayer about
that's
about
fine.
Juicy tonight.
I don't pray for you anyway. I'm just talking about just regular people.
that was
Like-
fucking mean.
I'm joking. But no, the reason I say I pray for him is simply for the fact when you got to go to great lengths to do something shit like this, when you have to really, do what allegedly they're saying that he did, you're clearly dealing with some different type of demons. No, like things got to be different in your world for you to just upright come out with this elaborate scheme. Like
No,
they went back to the crime scene and
maybe-
found.
No, he's just
went-
lame.
He went
Yeah.
and walked them
He's just
back
lame,
through.
bro.
Like.
Maybe he's just a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's
Could
just
be.
a lame cornball.
He's just a fucking asshole.
I don't know. I don't
Fucking
know.
square.
I don't know.
L7.
Square.
L7.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Upside down triangle.
All right. All right. So on to more positive things. Drake, So Far Gone, released again, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me pose this question to you that I posed in the text message. Is it a great album?
Yeah.
Or is it
time
just
out.
hold on. Let me get this off.
I'll snuff you.
No, you
Yeah,
won't.
yeah. Can
I'll
I
snuff
snub
you.
it out
Yeah.
his flame?
Is it
Yeah.
is it is
I will-
So
I'll
Far
snuff
Gone
you.
a great album, or is it just an introduction to a great artist?
Brandon, before you
No.
snuff him, for one, and Brandon, you're probably gonna want to snuff me. It's the greatest mixtape of all time.
No. Let me be clear. I'm rolling.
Yes.
I'm rolling.
What you got to say now, Nas?
For me, So
it
Far
was a-
Gone is a great introduction to obviously Drake. It's a great change in
Mixtapes.
in music. Yeah, no,
Had a fucking hit on it.
fam. What he did with that project. I went down the rabbit hole again, right? So
Nas probably never even listened to it.
yeah, probably not. I can look
This
at
is
it.
this is true.
You've never
listened to
you've
So
never
Far
saw-
Gone?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wasn't a big Drake fan until about 2 years ago.
Nas is so far gone. You are so far gone, nigga. That's
What are you gonna kill me because I have an opinion?
yes.
Fucking dickhead.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's crazy.
I can't believe you've never heard that project.
I tried, but you know, listen, man. I'll go back and listen to Nipsey Hussle's albums.
Don't try to say some
yeah,
hard
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, don't try to
don't try to bring a real nigga into
don't
it.
try to bring
Yeah,
a
don't-
real nigga. You
don't try to do
corny.
that.
You mad corny. You and your mustache, everything about you is corny. I don't want to hear nothing you have to say no more. Until
Yeah, nigga, you need to make that fucking mustache far gone, nigga. Get that shit the fuck out of my face.
Make that fucking hairline long gone. Nobody has time for that
Nigga, your
shit.
hairline so far gone, nigga. All right. We went a little hard right there.
Oh, now you want to come back? Britt, don't get the camera on me. Get it on this.
Why don't? Yeah, but at least my hat is off. Take your hat off.
Yeah.
No.
I bet you won't. I
Yo,
bet you won't.
bet you would have bet.
both y'all niggas wearing the same colors. If Nas take off that hat, we're not gonna know which one to shoot. Cause both y'all niggas gonna look like the evil nigga.
Nah,
We're not gonna know which one of y'all is the evil twin.
You'll know what it is because I got a full beard. Yeah, you'll know what it is. It's clear. It's clear.
Ram his mustache.
We clear. My shit connects. My whole everything. I'm good. Like I'm complete. I'm not.
Isn't that like the evil twin?
Yeah, shoot him.
Yo, so here's my question. I want to pose this to the room, right? Just thinking about impactful projects. Like I really do put Drake's So Far Gone up there. I put it in two categories: as one being a mixtape and one being an album, because I put it in an album bracket just by the way it was sequenced, how it was marketed.
You can't put it in an album bracket because he used other people's beats.
He still sold it.
Even my favorite draw on there with Like Me. I think her name is Likely.
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit was a remix.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And that was my shit on that album.
It's still my shit. I listened to it on the way here.
Yeah, that's a mixtape.
Like nothing for me. It's an album for me.
Some of the original work on it is the best.
Yeah, but that shit performs better than albums till this day. Mark my words. Watch you see the spike. Watch you see the spike in first week or second week numbers the moment we look at SoundScan and we look at and not SoundScan, we don't check that no more, but we check the numbers of sales. But watch the moment you check the number of sales and watch how you see that perform.
Yeah, but we can't distinguish a mixtape from an album based on whether or not it made money.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that it was a mixtape and then it was re-released as an album.
Nah, fuck that. If it's a mixtape, it's a mixtape.
Not necessarily.
It's a mixtape. I don't care if they sell it. They sold the mixtape.
Yeah, you sell mixtapes. What I'm saying, at least for me.
You know what I mean,
I know
man.
what you mean. I know what you mean. We're saying
an
the same
album's
thing.
all original work.
Yeah. I believe you. I'm not believing.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree. My question is this: what had a bigger impact? I thought about 50's Get Rich or Die Trying. Classic. Did y'all know? Maybe y'all don't know, but I just found this out because again, I just been looking at mad videos. Did y'all know that? I saw a 50 interview, and he said that his one album, Get Rich or Die Trying, is worth more than LL Cool J's entire catalog.
Nah, that's fucking crazy. But
and I don't know.
We don't even know LL Cool J's catalog. And I love LL Cool J. LL, don't fucking Jamie Foxx me, nigga.
LL Cool J will whip somebody's ass.
Yeah. But that's my thing. Like, you know how difficult that is.
then Get Rich or Die Trying went diamond though.
Yeah. That's another album that changes the hip hop.
Yeah, that whole summer they played every song on that album.
Here goes why So Far Gone is bigger than Get Rich or Die Trying.
So let me hear it, please.
Drake's music career has lasted way longer than 50's.
Okay.
As far as being at the top, because 50 can still make music, but it's not that. It's original
not
50 Cent level. You know what I'm saying?
The other thing, you don't believe him as an artist right now just because he's into too much other shit.
Drake's been at the top since he dropped that. He's been at the top.
But like 50 said, Drake knows how to attach himself with new artists.
Which I thought was interesting that he said that.
But here goes why I say that it was bigger than Get Rich or Die Trying. His content on that album, he's rolled with up until today. I'm going to make songs for females. I'm going to rap. I'm going to sing. Mm-hmm. His formula on that album lasted longer than the Get Rich or Die Trying formula, which was just straight up just gangster music. Mm-hmm. That shit is dead. You can't just talk about just shooting niggas all day.
He wasn't. 21 Questions.
But when 50 does the 21 Questions, it's like, I'm doing this song for the ladies, for this purpose. You know what the fuck I'm saying? Drake can make 10 21 Questions, and it's fine. 50 can't. 50 does that, he's soft.
Nah, I'm not rolling.
That's the formula.
Nah. Let me be clear. while I agree with you in your present stance of the timeliness of
50
the music,
pigeonholed himself.
listen, yeah, he did because people got tired of gangsters. We started to enter an era of people just being the nice guys, like everyone's buddy. No one wanted the bully anymore.
Yeah,
and
shake hands.
And
Kumbaya.
again, the start and demise of 50's career musically,
Kumbaya.
and where people weren't really taking him serious anymore at that point, is when he loses his battle to Kanye in record sales. That was that was when the nice guy came in, and they got the bully out.
On time out. That was the ender for 50.
Or the ender, yeah. Or
That was the ending for 50's popular. Like, yeah. But as far as
He did that to
comparing So
himself,
Far
too.
Gone to Get Rich or Die Trying, way better artist formula on So Far Gone.
Gone. I agree with you. I went back and tried to listen to Get Rich or Die Trying, and I don't know if I could. I didn't know if I could really listen to it. It didn't feel the same. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a lot of the things that he spoke about, it was very timely. Like I just remember the time, and most music will do that to you. Like Get Rich or Die Trying. Like it's so timely.
Many men.
Yeah, like
that
like it. That album for me was amazing.
See,
So, hold on, time out. You've never listened to So Far Gone.
Yeah, you can't.
That's why I've been silent.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
I've been letting you guys get.
I
but
know.
we-
I've been talking to Wilson. I'm not. This
I've been letting
conversation's
you guys
not
get-
for you.
Hold on, but we're gonna
Conversation's not for you.
need like an update.
Yeah, I
from
do
you.
need an update. I do. You have to listen.
How could
to
you
So
have
Far
never
Gone.
listened to that?
I wasn't a Drake fan when he released that
You're
thing.
not. You weren't then, but you are now.
With Trey Songz. I'm from the. No.
That was a Kanye
Before
West beat.
that,
Yeah.
Before that, when he was, I'm from the top of the map in somewhere. What's the shit he had? You know
you're
that
talking
song?
about before So Far Gone?
Replacement Girl. Replay. You know that song?
Are you talking about before So Far Gone?
Yeah, the Degrassi Day. Will
Why are you
Jimmy.
even talking about that?
Yeah, I'm not.
Nobody gives a fuck about
Nobody
that.
cares about that. Nobody cares about that.
Hey, thank you, Kyle.
Nobody.
I heard Replacement Girl and I was like, no, thank you. No, I don't.
Yeah, but that's not So Far Gone. So Far Gone is Baby, You're My Everything.
Yeah.
No.
You're all I ever wanted. Like,
No.
completely different artists.
And you should really listen to Comeback Season 2. Comeback Season's fire.
I just say I like his music. I
Nah,
can't do
you
it
don't.
all the time. I don't. You're right. I can't do it all the time. I can't get emotional all the time and cry and
That
leave
album
not-
doesn't make you.
yeah,
That
that's
album
not
doesn't
what
make you
his music
emotional.
is.
leave him. He treats you bad. I've never been that guy. No, go fuck with him, bitch. Don't come over here with me. Don't come over here with me.
Yeah, that was mad harsh.
Yeah, that was mad harsh.
Yeah.
And I don't believe you.
Yo, you've been
because-
listening to a little bit too much Nipsey.
Yeah, I don't believe you. And your mustache don't connect. So until it connects, that's when we'll surrender.
Y'all can
Nas-
take it all y'all want.
Nas definitely has the neck romancer mustache.
like
yo.
I'm not like fam. He got that's why he got the Sharpie.
Yeah. Nas got the Raja Ghul mustache, yo.
Nigga got the Ra's al Ghul mustache.
Yo,
That's funny.
his shirt just keeps on getting smaller and smaller. This nigga just keeps on rejuvenating his youth.
That nigga trained that day with that mustache.
Yeah, yo. You're just looking younger and younger every episode, man.
Oh man.
Let
I'm
it
happy
grow,
to be
bro.
here.
Word.
I'm happy to be here.
Yo, so real quick before we get out, we got some quick updates. 21 was released from ICE, but then had to turn himself in on a warrant. What was the warrant for? It was unpaid debt from a club, or a club paid him for a performance rather, and I guess he never fulfilled, and it's turned criminal. So he had to turn himself in for that. So I guess more to come. But I don't know if you guys caught the interview with him, where he talked about the experience on Good Morning America. He pretty much, like, it was one thing where the question that was asked him, I thought was interesting. She asked him, did you believe that this could happen to you? And he was like, I don't know. It's weird. And then she said, most people are saying that it was because of your lyrics that you were targeted. Do you feel like that? And he said, no, I never really thought about that like that. Like, he was like, I just feel like this is unfortunate. I say all that to say, I was really surprised at how calm he was. Like, he looked like, he just looked like he'd been through so much that he was just like, I'm happy. And I'm not even talking about with ICE. I'm talking about in life.
Well,
Like, he looked so so numb to what had just happened to him during this interview, and I don't know if maybe he's still processing it, but he looked very numb just sitting there. Like he was just like, yeah, I didn't think about it like that. He's like, I'm just grateful. Like he just looked numb to me.
I didn't see the interview,
Mm-hmm.
but if I'm taking a guess, he's probably like just in shock. Like, damn, they could just fucking detain me.
Yeah.
Like he probably never thought like that was a possibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you overstay your visa,
Yeah.
you don't think it's possible that ICE can get you and detain you?
He probably didn't think that.
Well, no, he
seeing
probably didn't
millions
think
of
it, yeah.
Mexicans just fucking coming on in,
Yeah.
chilling with no visas. He probably thought he was straight.
He probably thought he could get away with it.
Yeah.
Which
He
again, he has been.
And he also became famous in America, and they never came for him.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
And the other thing I thought was interesting, he said, "Yo," which we said before. He said, "I wasn't hiding who I was. I came to the country as is. I wasn't about to go and say, hey, I'm from the UK and my visa is expired. Come get me."
Yeah. On top of that, he came when he was what, 6?
6 or 7 or
Yeah.
some shit. So yeah,
like,
7,
you got to leave him here. It's
Yeah.
not even like he chose to overstay his visa.
Like come on.
You're gonna
come
send
on.
the man to another country.
Yeah, come on.
He didn't.
I'm
break the
happy
law.
he's out. Let me just straight before everybody starts killing me in the comments.
the
and-
alt-right.
Yeah. I'm happy he's out. I'm happy he's back with his family, but he's not getting deported to a third world country if he gets deported. You have enough money to bring your children over.
That's cool.
But technically speaking, just because he's birthed
But-
there,
hold on,
he's
time out.
now gonna go and uproot his life to some place he
Hold on,
doesn't know.
time out. Yeah, you know why you can't make
Yeah,
that
like-
Well,
argument?
they did that. They did that to my brother's godfather.
I'm
Deported
sorry?
his
Okay.
right back to
Yeah.
Jamaica. He
Oh.
said, I don't know nobody.
Oh.
Too bad for you, nigga.
Oh, okay, bet. So how about for whatever reason the government just fucking picked you up and fucking deported you to South Dakota, which is still in America, and told you can't come back to New York
Yeah.
or any other state.
Why would they send me to South Dakota?
Well, all I'm saying, how would you feel about it? You're more than you could
But
definitely
I
flourish
wasn't
out there.
even
You have
born
the
in
money.
South Dakota. I have no connection to South Dakota.
He has no connection with
He has
the
no
UK.
connection.
He was born there.
Yeah, but just because he was born there
He
don't
was
mean
born
he know.
there. Doesn't mean he has a
He don't know the
connection.
streets. He don't know.
He doesn't know anybody over
he don't
there
know
like
nobody
that.
over there.
I understand, but he said South Dakota like that. That's like, oh, what if you? How would you feel if you got deported to Canada?
Well, I'm saying, would you be fine with it?
But that's
well,
the point.
here was my
That's the
argument.
point.
He was there for 7 years.
You think he really?
You said 7 years like he was
Yeah,
an
like
adult.
what are you talking
For
about?
like 7 adult years.
You said South Dakota. I said I've never been there. I was
yeah,
never
but
born
exactly,
there.
exactly. But here goes my whole entire point. Would you feel comfortable, even though you have the money to flourish out there? Would you be okay with that if they just took you away from your regular life and still in the same country?
No,
You're
you
lying.
wouldn't. No, you
You just
wouldn't.
lied.
No, you wouldn't. You got mad because
Yeah.
your barber just messed up your shape.
Yeah,
up.
why?
Imagine going to freaking
he touched
London
the
and
shape
getting
up before he said
get
that
out of
shit.
here. Come on.
Why?
Come on.
Why? How is that so hard to believe? If I have millions of dollars, I'm in London is popping.
Because it's not home.
Yeah.
That's not home.
Why'd you put up an argument in the first place when I said
Yeah,
it?
that's
Because you
not
felt
home.
uncomfortable about it.
Yeah.
Because I was not born in South Dakota.
Put your shoulders down. And second of all, it doesn't matter. The fact is
You were
when you're-
born in what? New Orleans, Louisiana.
Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
We just pick you up, just throw you in Louisiana.
Yeah, we
Nothing.
Damn. I mean,
Are
that's
you-
gonna be kind of rough, but crawfish, gumbo.
You okay with that?
Yeah, no.
Oh, get the
I'm
fuck
saying-
out of
I'm
here.
not-
Get the
I'm not
fuck out of
rolling.
here. You're
I'm not
lying.
rolling.
You're lying.
No better than
I'm not
Take you
rolling.
away from your family. All right.
I'm not rolling. Dunk contest, all star.
Nigga, you pick me up, take me down the street. I'm like, nigga.
Listen.
Wait, you're from upstate New York.
We're moving on,
Oh,
fuckers.
oh.
Listen, dunk
Don't-
contest. What do we guys think about the dunk contest last night?
Boring.
Boring.
I only
But
saw, I only
besides
saw
that-
part of it.
Besides
Like
that
the
honey
ending.
dip over Shaq, like
That shit was fire.
it was. But get some street ballers in there that can dunk.
That
I see
kid's hops was outlandish. I think
Yeah.
what the fuck? Smith fucking embarrassed himself. That shit looked bad.
What? Which one? What are you talking about? Huh? Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, that shit looked
Do
bad.
you think they should do away with the whole repeated attempts in dunk contests? Me personally, I do. Like, I feel like if you don't get it on the second go around, it loses its luster at this point.
It depends on what dunk they're trying
And
to do.
I don't agree with giving someone a score if they never even dunked the basketball. Like, I don't agree with that. Like, if you completely botch the dunk in the dunk contest, I don't feel like you should get points for that.
well, let's look at it
It's
this
like
way.
a participation award. Like, no,
those suck.
Yo, the shit over Shaq with the elbow in the shit.
honey dip.
that was fire.
If that took him 3 tries, I'm okay with that.
That's different. That's different.
Do you know
Still
how
a 50.
far? Do you know how high
Still
up you
a
have to
50.
get the honey dip that over
Yeah.
Shaq?
Well, the other
Crazy.
Yeah. But the other dude, I didn't like that he brought out the paper plane, then jumps over the paper
Did
plane.
he hit it?
But then breaks the paper plane. Like, that was a whack dunk.
I didn't
He
see that.
legitimately just dunked over it.
I
Like,
didn't see that.
it wasn't a good. It wasn't a good dunk. I wasn't impressed by that. Who y'all got? Who y'all got for the game?
All-Star game?
Yeah,
So, Team LeBron.
Bron.
I didn't even look at the teams. I'm gonna be
You
honest.
just living. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
You
man,
should
I'm
out here
sorry.
living.
All right.
Kyrie's talking to KD. Yo, we gonna go to New York.
Oh yeah, they definitely trying to figure something
They're
out.
not going to New York.
I don't
Okay.
think they're going to New York either.
KD's
man.
office is. They're moving in. They're moving in. KD,
They're not.
They are moving in.
not.
Chris, can you let him know that KD's office, his business office, has moved into Manhattan already?
I know that they're moving in. I'm just
Thank
saying.
you.
I'm
It's
just
because
saying
New
he's
York's
not
a big
moving.
place for
Yeah,
business.
it's a
because-
market.
no,
It's a market.
Yeah, what they just happen to have $75 million in salary cap.
You don't even know what he's selling there.
And second
I
of all,
don't.
you do realize if KD does go there, that's the end of KD's career.
How?
Like New York is a grave.
It's a graveyard.
Says the guy from New Jersey.
It's a graveyard.
It's whatever. I'm a Laker fan.
What are you doing with your
Ow.
Chris Tapps jersey?
The what?
What are you doing with your Chris Tapps jersey?
Never bought it. Never
Damn.
bought it.
Lies.
All right.
I don't. I only have
so-
a Pat Ewing.
Well, that's our show for today. Want to thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe. Grassroots Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube.
Right.
Hit the noti as always. Comment. We comment back. We love talking to you guys. And let us know about the topics. Give us your predictions on who's going to win. And mind you, I know that this is going to come out after the fact, so you guys will be right. But whatever. We'll just have fun with it and act like you didn't. And I guess we out.
I'm not Mark Jackson.
You are. Brandon, Killabh
You do.
Hall.
Yeah.
That's when you go and close your
Oh. Regular Nas.
All right.
You didn't like that? No? No? Nobody?
Nah, man.
That was hard.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, regular nut. Like, that was really bad.
Oh.
Let's try it again. Brandon, Killabh Hall.
I'm Regular Nas.
Yeah, we got it right.
I am Erin Ashley Simon. And Wylson. Why does Erin have 3 first names?
I know. We have a lot of questions for Erin.
Erin has 3 first names. Can she be trusted?
Check out my nails in my new picture as I stand there in a bed sheet and
Yeah,
bra.
it sounds like somebody asked Erin what was her name. She just got nervous. Erin, Ashley, Simon.
All right, we out.